Walking the streets of Guadalajara at 3:30 in the morning. Winning! Buenos dias, day 2, Guadalajara. I just bought this dress behind me. What do you think? I'm gonna wear it tonight when I go out. No, today we're going to go to see another church, and we're gonna walk through the neighborhood, and also the hipster neighborhood, Colonia Americana, and then hopefully after that we're gonna head to Zapopan, which is actually a little outside of Guadalajara. It's its own city, but it's part of the metropolis of Guadalajara. Let's go! First stop today is the plaza known as Dos Templos, named for the two churches that stand here, El Templo de San Francisco and El Templo de Aranzazu. With one of the prettier church interiors in the city, the Temple of Aranzazu venerates the Virgin of the same name from the Basque region of Spain. In fact, it was a wealthy family from that part of Spain that financed its construction. The church contains 3 golden altarpieces entirely made of wood, the only ones left in Guadalajara. This church and the Temple of San Francisco next door are the only buildings left out of 6 that once formed a grand complex. The rest, unfortunately, were destroyed to make way for the avenues around the plaza. The much older Templo de San Francisco, once the most important convent of New Spain, was severely damaged by the construction of the subway and is considered the historic structure most at risk of collapse in the historical center. A tiny earthquake is all it would take for it to crumble to the ground. Well, this church is closed for some kind of function inside, so I can't go in and see it, but I could sing Lady in Red and accompany this guitar player. Lady in Red is dancing. No, it's not right. Okay, seems fitting right after seeing the church to go into the neighborhood. Seems to be a total bust. Other than that gay taco place, I see absolutely nothing around here that would indicate that this is a gay neighborhood. I don't know. Lonely Planet said that this area was the gay ghetto, but I see no evidence of that. I'm stumped. Maybe this area comes alive at night and a bunch of bars open. I don't know. I'll come check it out later tonight. We'll see. Let's move on. This building, the Mexican telephone company, tells an interesting tale. When it was decided in 1927 to expand Juarez Avenue, where the building stands, the problem was the country's telephone service could not be interrupted. So the building remained in place, clogging up the new street. Until engineer Jorge Matute Ramos came up with the idea of sliding a platform under the building and moving it along a set of tracks while telephone operators still worked inside. In 1950, the 1,700-ton building was moved about 40 feet, an engineering triumph commemorated by this statue of Ramos. I passed through Parque Revolución, which had a huge flea market going on, and I tasted a few things. ¿Qué es eso?
Son panes, joven, están rellenos de fresa y tengo de chocolate.
Fresa y también chocolate.
Ajá, estos de oso son de chocolate.
Ok, ¿cuántos son?
¿Cuánto pesa?
Sí.
Tengo de 20, 25 y 35. ¿Te gusta?
Sí, ¿está llena de fresa?
Sí.
Ok. ¿Usted lo ha hecho?
Sí, junto con mi hermana.
Ah, ok. Ok, so ¿cuánto cuesta?
20 pesos.
20, ok. Es mi desayuno.
Muchísimas gracias.
A usted,
amable.
gracias.
Hasta
Que tenga
luego.
buen día.
Igualmente. Mochi.
Con nieve, caballero, bien rico, bien helado, de limón.
¿Qué es?
Tejuino. Rico con nieve de limón.
Ok, ¿cuánto cuesta?
30, caballero.
Ok, voy a probarla. So, ¿qué tiene? ¿Hielo,
Masa,
limón?
piloncillo, agua, cacao y canela.
Ah, okay. Tejuino is a beverage popular in the state of Jalisco, made by mixing masa, or cornstarch, with water and piloncillo, a cone-shaped unrefined sugar. It's boiled until very thick and allowed to ferment. This one is served with nieve de limón, literally lime snow, or lime-flavored shaved ice. It was really delicious, but as soon as that citrus juice hit my throat, my acid reflux kicked in. Sucks being old. No. A 5-minute walk from the park stands what is considered the greatest example of neo-Gothic architecture in the country, el Templo Expiatorio. Beginning in 1897, construction wasn't completed until 1972, a whopping 75 years. The 3 mosaics on the facade were created at the Vatican's mosaic factory. The church is mostly made of stone and is built exactly as it would have been in the Middle Ages.
Nuestro Señor. ¿Todos? Unos poquitos, pero que se oigan. El agua ya está lista, pero nosotros todavía, ¿qué nos falta?
Felicidades. I read that on the hour there's like a kind of cuckoo clock kind of situation that happens on the outside of this church. So I'm just sitting out here waiting for it to hit 2 o'clock to see if that happens and film it. Miniature statues of the 12 apostles rotate in and out of these little doors in the tower, accompanied by music. It never happened. Just spoke with an altar boy who said that the carousel of apostles that come out, like the cuckoo clock, just broke last Wednesday. Today is Saturday, so oh well. Today's gonna walk over to Colonia Americana, which is supposedly like the hip neighborhood, It's about a 20-minute walk. Let's go. Named the coolest neighborhood in the world in 2022 by Time Out magazine, the Americana neighborhood features most of Guadalajara's trendy hotels, bars, restaurants, and cafes. While the busy 6-lane Chapultepec Avenue is the main thoroughfare, with its large pedestrian-friendly center median containing parks, fountains, and art, some of the more unique spots can be found on the side streets. Of course, this area completely transforms at night. Okay, Matthew Clark, you commented on my channel that I should eat tacos here, so that's where I'm going for lunch. Let's see if you were right. I, of course, got my favorite agua jamaica and the tomate especial, which is pastor meat, which is a marinated pork with steak, bacon, pineapple, onion, bell pepper, avocado, and cheese. I already lost a piece. Fucking good. Matthew, you did me good, bro. Thank you. That was so good. I am so full. I definitely need a coffee before my next adventure. I'm gonna grab a coffee and grab an Uber and head to Zapopan. Check that out. Hola. Si quiero un café, ¿me siento o ordeno aquí?
¿Va a ser para llevar o para aquí?
Para aquí.
¿Dónde gusta tomar aquí?
Ok, gracias. One of the things I love about Mexico, one of the many things, is that every cafe you go to has lactose-free milk. Like in the US, you know, they never have regular lactose-free cow's milk. It's always oat milk or some kind of bullshit. But here, everybody has it. And that's awesome because if I have regular milk, I'll have to go to el baño. Muy rápido. Hola, buenas tardes. I'm here, and it looks like there's a wedding. The Basilica of Our Lady of Zapopan, built in 1690 with its Spanish Baroque portals and Ionic columns, is the home of the Virgin of Zapopan, who is believed to have convinced the indigenous population of the area to lay down their arms, surrender to the Spanish, and convert to Christianity. Every year, the tiny statue of the Virgin travels around the state of Jalisco, and on October 12th of each year, a procession of more than 1 million people carry her back home, some 5 miles from the cathedral in the center of Guadalajara. I don't know if I should go in. I don't think so. I don't want to crash this wedding. Well, I got really lucky that I came when I did because that was really cool to watch. I love the mariachi players. That was really cool. There were other people in there that looked like they didn't belong there. So I just kind of stood to the side and recorded and nobody seemed to care. So yeah, I got lucky. Now I'm gonna go check out the rest of Zapopan. Well, not the rest, it's humongous, but the center of Zapopan, the centro part. While part of the Guadalajara metropolitan area, Zapopan is its own city, the second largest in the state of Jalisco. The name comes from Nahuatl, meaning among the zapote trees. Home to numerous museums, large modern shopping malls, huge parks, a university, and a soccer stadium, it's definitely worth the visit, especially on the weekend. The main street, Andador 20 de Noviembre, is pedestrian only and lined with tons of restaurants, bars, and galleries. It's really cute around here. I think that lady is my soulmate. I loved her dancing and her choice of music. I talked to her for a little while, and everybody in Zapopan seems super friendly.
Mira, él es un amigo de Nueva York.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Hablas inglés? ¿Te gusta pintar?
Si tienes algún problema, te voy a dejar mi teléfono. Por si te pasa algo, me hablas.
No.
¿No? Ah, bueno.
Estoy bien, gracias. Sí, todos me han dicho, porque mi hotel está en el centro, y todos están, cuidado con esta cámara, te vas a robar. Pero no he tenido ningún problema.
Todo va a estar bien. ¿Todo bien?
Sí, todo bien.
Todo bien.
This super nice guy, Juan, saw me filming and asked if I would film him playing a song and send him the video. So I did. Here's a link to the full video. Check him out. Pero ¿tú escribiste esta canción? ¿Sí? ¿No está en Spotify todavía?
Tengo que instalarla.
Sí.
Quisiera irme antes sin conocer tu balcón.
That was a lot of fun. I met that guy, Juan, and he asked me to record him, and he asked me to redo it like 3 times. But it was super fun. He was so nice. He tried to buy me stuff. He kept asking me if I wanted to get something to eat that he would pay, yada yada, blah blah blah. Of course I said no. But yeah, I'm going to edit that and send it to him so he can put it on his social media. That was an awesome time. Back to my hotel for a rest before I check out some nightlife. So it is 11:30 on Saturday night, and I am going to attempt to go to this neighborhood again. And I'm gonna get some gay tacos and then try to hit the gay bar. I was told that nobody goes out till 12 a.m. and everything is open till 6 a.m. But yeah, that's not gonna happen because I'm old. So I was in my hotel room trying to not fall asleep and wait till 11:30 to leave. So that's what I'm doing. And let's see what happens. Well, it is definitely the neighborhood. Same place I was here earlier today. is now hopping. And I got day tacos. Actually, I got quesadillas. I had a good time, met some people, and got my groove on. This was the first time I've been out dancing since the pandemic. And 1 week later, I came down with COVID for the first time. Walking the streets of Guadalajara at 3:30 in the morning. Winning! Check out my next episode, Day 3, where I visit the charming city of Tlaquepaque, try birria for the first time, and enjoy a cazuela.